Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me tell you a little story about how I became public enemy number one of DVD Twitter. And I'm going to take just a second so we get past the first 15 seconds of the YouTube video so I can say, clearly proving with the gameplay that I'm going to show you that I am the slugging, tunneling, sucking, fucking monster that's making everybody uninstall. So here's the hard truth, okay? You ready for this? It's the killer's job to kill, okay? Every killer player does not load into a match with the intention of making your gaming night miserable. They're just doing their job. They're just playing their side. And I feel like people don't actually get tunneled every match like they claim they do. Like, post the VOD then, prove it. Like, I have a very difficult time believing that you're genuinely getting tunneled every match by different killers. Give me, like, because I play the game like 3 hours a night when I stream. Show me a 3-hour session straight of DBD where you get tunneled every single match. And I mean, like, genuinely hard tunneled. Not, oh, you just got found first and you only can last 10 seconds in a chase, or the killer has hooked 2 other people and your other teammate, you know, took 20 seconds to come get you off the hook, and obviously the only other player on the team is going to be going for your hook, so that's where the killer goes to check. But even still, he has hooked 2 other people in between your hook, so it's not tunneling. Genuinely, just show me. This background gameplay is a good example here, right? Watch this. Watch that door there in front of me. Am I supposed to just ignore the Claudette that I saw, her scratch marks that I just saw when I walked off the steps? Am I supposed to just ignore the fact that I saw her running this way just so everybody has a fun and fair gameplay experience? No. I'm the killer. It's my job to kill, right? Now, here's the thing. Claudette could have taken a hit because I actually hit Hinatu off the hook, and then he goes too deep in the pallet. So I'm going to hit another surge on this this gen here, and she could have just taken the hit. She could have just blocked it. She didn't get in front of me in time there. She could have waited to throw the pallet for the pallet stun. And then watch what she does. Watch what she does here. And again, I'm not tunneling Hinatu because I literally just unhooked hooked somebody else. So she tries, even with the styptic, to take the hit. And then she immediately farms him off hook. So if he was running with his base kit endurance and haste that behavior gives them, he would have made it somewhere. I would have just put Claudette on this hook and called it a day. Okay? But since he's clearly just given up, doesn't care anymore, I'm just going to end it as fast as possible. I didn't tunnel him. Claudette hardcore fumbled right there, and he just decided that was enough. That's not because I tunneled him. That's because Claudette's bad, quite frankly. Mint Skull actually put up a pretty good long rant about all this stuff, and he's based as hell. I actually finally got around to finishing it this morning because it's like 40 minutes long, but he's spitting straight facts. One of the things that he says near the end is that he noticed even in his testing of the PTB, he was playing Pyramid Head, etc., etc. Survivors, even with all the free stuff that behavior's giving them in this PTB, possibly Survivor being in the strongest state that it's ever been because of all of these free extra perks that they're giving them, they're still DCing. They're still going down first chase and DCing. Like, what more can we do, man? You know, like, the people who have big egos, who think that they're God's gift to DBD, the people who literally just want to log in and play Killer Bully Simulator and then disconnect when the killer is actually smarter than them, they aren't going to stop no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, even with the behavior could... I don't want to will this into existence, so knock on wood. Behavior could literally implement anti-hook mechanics. So where they let's just say that they increase the hook spread baseline across the whole game. They increase the base wiggle power to make it equivalent to what boil over is, and then give boil over more power. Like, people would still DC. It's never going to be enough. And here's the thing he mentions too. He still got shit talked in the endgame chat. Isn't that crazy, man? Isn't that crazy? Like, this is probably as strong as Survivor's ever going to be, and they still find a reason to complain. This does all come off of Behavior's data that I say in big air quotes, because that's kind of all that they really roll off of here. They don't really have their finger on the pulse of the community, I suppose. But according to the survey that you get when you uninstall the video game, you are asked the reason why you're uninstalling. And according to Behavior, the biggest reason why people are uninstalling is because of slugging and tunneling. Now, are people just clicking that? Like, you know what I mean? Are people having killers where they get found first, they get hooked, and then the killer goes and hooks somebody else, and then hooks somebody else, and then finds you again, and then they just say that they got tunneled? Because it's really a buzzword. It really is. Are we complaining that the killer's slugging because the killer can see your buddy around the corner with a flashlight and leaves you on the floor? Here's a good example too. This match right here. I don't remember exactly. We'll get to it when we get to her. But I showed the lobby of flashlights as a preface to my strategy here. Okay, that's what it's all about. Because here's the thing. Ultimately, I really hate to say it because it sounds like my ego's out of control. Oh, I just pull up. She's not paying attention. We just get her off the rip. This one's a quick one then. Okay. I couldn't remember how early it was into the match that we got her, but easy first grab because she wasn't paying attention. Okay? That's on you. That's not on me. That's on you. So check this out. I'm playing Sadako, the killer who can teleport to TVs. I expected Meg to come back here, or whoever that was, Michaela, whatever. So here's the issue. The TV's on, and they know it. So why didn't they turn the TV off before the unhook so I couldn't teleport back, right? You can't body block Sadako because I can phase through, and I want a surge here, and I want to bait those flashlights. I was going to leave her on the floor, but she immediately DCs the frame that my attack hits her. And then Michaela DCs too, because they don't want to play with a slugging, tunneling, sucking, fucking monster. What I wanted to do there was leave her on the floor to bait the rest of them with their flashlights, because I know that survivors are stupid and greedy and will do anything for a flashlight save. And I could have caused a lot of damage to the team and then snowballed from there. But no, we just one hook. We're just done. We're just done. That's all it takes. I'm taking my toys and going home type shit. They just all give up. I don't get it, man. So anyway, like this is the type of survivor that Behavior wants to cater to. You know what I mean? This, like, they're always gonna find some reason. If the anti-slugging, anti-tunneling, whatever, sucking, fucking changes were live for this match, she probably would have DC'd because I grabbed her off the gen at the beginning because she wasn't paying enough attention. What am I supposed to do? Just stand there in the doorway and manifest so she is aware of my presence? So she has a chance to run away from me? No, that's stupid. I'm using my character's stealth to my advantage. Simple as, man. They're always gonna find a way, dude. They're always gonna find a way. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't even know, man. This video is gonna be like a big mishmash of stuff. I made a tweet, right? I made a funny meme about Reddit post that I saw where Behavior was looking for feedback on the palette density updates. And again, I think this just shows how out of touch they really are. But this, I caught a lot of flack for this on Twitter for being rude to the devs. I forget which map specifically, but somebody commented and was like, hey, there's 4 palettes right next to Shack. And the dev Reddit account, the official DBD dev Reddit account, responded to it and said, and this is problematic for killer? Like, I don't even know where to begin with that. Like, even the decoded tutorial that we have shows you that you can stun the killer with a pallet. You can save your teammate with a pallet stun. In what universe would 4 pallets close to one of the strongest tiles in the entire game be problematic for Survivor? So I just thought that was kind of funny that it really does feel out of touch, and that is how a lot of things feel these days with Behavior. So this got a lot of traction. As you saw, it had like almost 600,000 views by now. So a lot of people replied to this, including Hens, who specifically mentioned that the social media guy does not need to be good at the game. I would argue, I would like everybody who works on the video game to at least have the basic knowledge that's available in the tutorial, right? Now, let me raise you this one here. Maybe the social media guy, the guy with the keys to the official Dead by Daylight developer Reddit account, doesn't need to be good at the game. But what's the excuse for Jeff, who's worked at Behavior for quote-unquote a very long time and has worked on live balance, live design, and killer design?
We've got Jeff, who has appeared from time to time.
Very long time ago.
Yeah, and you do the stagings with Mandy on Discord.
Yeah, I'm the voice, or the face behind the voice. Anyway, that's me.
Jeff is our designer extraordinaire. He's done live balance, live design, he's done killer design, and today he's here to talk about, this is my transition to you, our reduction systems for tunneling, camping, and slugging.
And now this is really interesting as well, is the map with the highest time spent slugged is the game. I have tried to understand why or how since I put this in the slide, and I am still not sure. Like, is it the layout of the map that makes it more difficult to find your teammates? I don't know, but it's the highest. And the lowest, which is contrary to what we had with the camping portion, is RCPD West Wing at 28 seconds, which is also interesting because I'm pretty sure that that one might be more confusing for survivors. I don't know.
Everybody's yelling pallets.
Pallets for the game?
Yeah. They're just shouting the word pallets. That's
I mean, I'm glad that they like
you'd
pallets,
like to know that.
You know? That's cool.
I find it very difficult to understand how somebody who's worked at Behavior for a very long time and has worked on balance and design doesn't understand that survivors will die under pallets so their teammates will rescue them. That seems pretty cut and dry. Like, you know, like, what are we missing here, man? I just think it's funny. Like, sure, maybe the social media guy doesn't need to be good at the game, but What's the guy who's in charge of balance? Like, come on. Even Tofu made a really long post. I'll just put it on the screen. You can pause it if you want to read it, I guess. But, like, I was just making a joke, man. I think it's funny how it seems like all across the board, everybody is just no finger on the pulse of the community at all. Like, here's another good tweet. This talks about how, remember we were supposed to get a unique Claudette hair in the Rift, and then like a week before it came out, Behavior was like, no, we need more time to work on it. It's not ready. When it comes out, you'll get it for free regardless, etc., etc. I thought this was just an interesting exchange that I had with somebody on Twitter, because it again just shows, man. So this person mentions in a thread where Behavior is responding about how somebody asked where Elodie was like supposed to be like one of the featured characters for the Rift, and she didn't really get too much stuff, right? So this person mentions, like, you know, how can they make Jim Beam like basically the day after the PTB ends into a profile picture, even though somehow nobody caught it, nobody saw it on the PTB and fixed it in time, and it hit live, and you know, we celebrate that in the form of having it as a profile picture, like a funny haha meme. nobody caught our bug. But like, so what's the excuse with the Claudette hair that we were promised in the Rift, right? Like, where is it? So then somebody commented on it and said, I think they just forgot. But then I very easily found this post on the forums where they very specifically mentioned that they did not forget about it. So what are we doing? I'm doing like the meme of like the old guy in the red sweater with his hands up. Like, what are we doing? Oh yeah, by the way, here's another good DC. Dwight's went down because of Disillusion, even though it literally shows him on the screen that Disillusion is active. Not good enough. Not good enough. When are we gonna have anti-killer perk update? Like, you see what I mean? No matter how much we give them, it's never going to be enough, and that's the real issue with why people are quitting Dead by Daylight. It's because they feel entitled to just be able to log on and play Bully Simulator and get their stupid little flashlight saves for TikTok, and when they don't, they throw a little fit and then, quite frankly, ruin the match for everybody else involved, because survivors don't like bot teammates because they don't really fucking do anything, and killers don't like bot enemies because they literally read your inputs and you just have to brute force them and chase, and it's boring as fuck. I honestly really wish that they would bring back survivors just disappearing when they DC. Oh man, I don't know what we can do, man. I don't know what we can do. I don't know. Because I definitely feel like Survivor in this PTB, with all of the free stuff that Behavior's giving them, is in the strongest state it's ever been. I would definitely recommend you go watch Minskull's video as well, if you've got 40 minutes to spare, because he has some really good points, especially about some of the other perk changes, like the breakdown change. Insane, man.
It's because I'm a slugging, tunneling, sucking fucking monster who wants to make them miserable.
I just don't know, man. I think the data's skewed. I think people overreact to how often hard tunneling and four-man bleeding out actually happens.
You know how I feel about matches with bots, dude. I kind of just...
And it sucks that people just can't accept that. It's like what I said at the beginning of the match. Like, the beginning of the video, I mean. If you were starving and I gave you bread and you said, no, I don't want any bread, it's your fault that you're starving. You have the tools. Use Unbreakable. Use Expo. Use Dead Hard. Use MFT. Use DS. You know what I mean? Like, the tools are there. The tools are there. It's literally the same exact reason why they changed Deja Vu to its current state back in the day when 3genning was the biggest hot button issue, where Deja Vu basically shows you the closest 3gen so you can go break it up, and it gives you a speed boost on those gens even. So if you were tired of getting 3gen by killers, you know what you would do? You would just equip Deja Vu and go deal with it. Right? If there is, by chance, any Survivor players that are watching this who actually want to take the time to improve at the game and not just have it spoon-fed to them by behavior, I want to mention Mr. Taterhead's videos, because he actually just put up a Nostromo guide. This dude is sick. If you've never seen him, this guy makes the absolute most in-depth map-by-map looping guides on YouTube. I promise you. You go watch his videos and get better at the video game.
No, that one had a crystal on it.
Don't be the typical Survivor main who just refuses to improve. I just find it wild, man. Like, that's really the reason. That was a sick shot, by the way, on a bot that could read where the bird was going. That's sick. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just never gonna be enough. It's just never going to be enough. Survivors are still going to find a reason to rage quit. Every time I end up in a bot match, especially even like early, like I just want to get it done out of the way as soon as possible, because I actually want to play a real match of Dead by Daylight. I don't know. We'll see when they actually push out the patch notes, what's staying and what's going from the PTB. But the fact that they're even testing this shit again shows behavior's attitude towards the game and the direction that they want to push it in. It really does feel like a slap of the face to veteran players who've been playing the game for a long time and have put a lot of hours and money into the game, that they would rather save the little Timmy who plays like 2 matches and then uninstalls because he gets killed very early and refuses to spend the time on the game to improve, just so they can milk him for like a cosmetic or something, or bait him into buying a character specifically for perks. You know what I mean? It feels disingenuous, but I don't know. That's my rant. I'm not really good at these things. I feel like I kind of ramble and my train of thought is off the rails, but that's how I feel about DVD right now. It's going in a shit direction. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I'll probably have some more, but until then, I'll see ya in the next one. Take care and peace.